answer, and you know what? Rumble is a great answer for both. You have team fighting power with that equalizer, and you are magic damage. You get to pretty much get the shove in on Malphite every single time.
I mean, it is generally speaking, if Tristana is able to free fire during the explosive shot, as Santorin going to be spotted, Armeo's down here. I think it will just dissipate, but we'll give it a moment and see. Is that, you know, if you're both just trading autos during the explosive shot, Tristana wins like every matchup.
Armeo landed the Root Maker. Tomo is forced to flash, and they've already committed multiple members, but Ayla might just go down for the punish. This Ignite and Santorin flashing in, but it's Unforgiven that gets one right on back. Armeo now looking for one more Root Maker, connects it, and that is Unforgiven. Armeo on the board for 2 kills. An Evil Genius situation probably means you're already dead, especially with no flash. So we're back again to square one with Dignitas, seeing if they can lane up against Unforgiven Ayla now that he has a little bit of extra damage. And I'm telling you, Azael, Unforgiven just says, hey, we want.
You know, JoJo is going to be really difficult to deal with that poke too.
And they get the Q flash into the crash down onto Tomo. He still has a flash to play with. Already used the satchel charge, trying to wait it out until the bitter end, but he realizes it's too late.
Trying to turn an advantage into even something more. Revenge shoves in top, gets an advantage there, brings it towards mid, right? This is really some of the hallmarks of a great team, of a team that's coming through. And Unforgiven's untouched, and that's where it really, really becomes difficult.
Maybe a move here in the mid lane. Ayla gets interrupted here. Magnetstorm keeps Diamond and Santorin in there. Tomo from downtown throws a Mega Inferno Bomb. And the fact that Ayla doesn't have flash maybe gets out alive, but the shield, it's still not enough. Santorin gets the last blow.
Yeah, Santorin has to flash in though. So unfortunately, Jensen doesn't even get it. And they get the flash with that Iron shield. Santorin now on the run and Diamond trying to get out as well.
He has a flash and he's forced to use it right away so he does not fall victim. And at this point, I have to hold that thought. Santorin's gonna look for something. As soon as Rich goes in with the ultimate, Revenge has got to know that someone else is here for the play. Revenge still has a flash to play with, but Revenge is gonna wait it out until the very end before flashing away, but Rich is just right on top of him, and he does not have enough damage to fight right on back. JoJo has teleported in. I don't know if he's gonna be able to find a return kill here, but he punts him right back with the hammer blow. Shower and Shock Blast, and nice auto attack on the last bit of it. JoJo ensures that Revenge does not go down without at least a return kill.
Yeah, Jensen in trouble now though.
And he's gone, and it's just not even a chance. Dignitas maybe, because anytime you try to push up, they can just wrap around and flank you.
Yep.
Equalizer, Magnetstorm from across the wall. It's just
here. If Dignitas do commit, there is a really good angle for a turn. Revenge has ulti, so does Ayla. Here they go!
And he's already in there. Magnetstorm on the 2. Jensen is stunned up, and they've got another one. CC lockdown. Ayla's taking a lot of damage. Rich answers back with the unstoppable force onto Armeo, but he's got the shield, and the Equalizer's going to split up the fight. It doesn't really do a lot of damage to Dignitas, but it just forces him out. The Shock Blast is what's really going to be kicking Dignitas back, but Jensen still has the teleport, so he can recall, he can come back, and it looks like Dignitas might be able to actually fight for this dragon.
Yeah, Santorin was an absolute hero in that fight. He actually ejected Revenge, so he couldn't get the Equalizer down when Ayla went for the engage, and that was really the big game changer there, as it's a trade of flashes.
Yeah, JoJo without a flash means he cannot step up as safely anymore, and yeah, this dragon just belongs to Dignitas now.
Yeah, it's looking that way, as JoJo's going to go back to base. He does have TP, so maybe, yeah, they are going to cancel some recall, so Unforgiven is staying around. They want to see if they can threaten, but Jensen is back. JoJo's TPing to the pit, so they're going to send it.
That is bold, JoJo. I don't know, but it's enough that Dignitas, they believe him. They're like, hey, we don't want to deal with this guy, and that dragon just goes right on back to Evil. You knocked them off the map. It doesn't mean that they can just come right on back, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sig's ulti's going to land.
Oh, good God. JoJo's gone.
If the Equalizer comes down mid, I mean, they could just tank the tower and probably kill this with Satchel. Yeah, so just going to walk up. They do get that. But that's
preparing for the top side absolute control right before Baron spawns in 45 seconds. Gonna go for the turret first, pushing Jensen and the rest of Dignitas, or how many members are on this. They've already watered it up with the brush, and the Equalizer goes right on down to Diamond, and Santorin is looking for the Keeper's Verdict. He's gonna find Ayla, so it prevents one flank of the side, and they turn right onto Revenge, and they blow him up. No chance to use the stopwatch, no chance to use any stasis. JoJo trades one back onto Diamond. Rich flashing in for the Q slow to see if it can the flank. It's 6,000 HP. Santorin, can he get in range? And they're starting to peel off of it now. And Ayla looks for the Magnetstorm, but no one gets hit by it quite yet. Toma's able to get out of the way with that flash. JoJo is now looking back onto the fight. The front line of Dignitas trying to get closer and closer to Unforgiven, but they can walk right on past him. They're trying to take out Armeo. JoJo absolutely just destroys Toma and shoves a giant dookie on his face. And the Evil Geniuses now have to look for Jensen on the back turnaround. And Dignitas, it might have looked good at the beginning of the fight, but they completely get eviscerated. Whoa, Jensen turns one right back on Jensen.
Gotta dodge the Shock Blast. We'll see if he can do it.
And Revenge is gone now. JoJo, he can't keep up unless he... Oh, but he ends the Shock Blast of Doom. And Jensen goes down.
Hey, you know what?
It was the first thing that came to my mind.
I didn't expect that.
I might get a talking to after that one. Let's not harp about it. Look at the
right,
fight.
so we go watch the fight one more time. And this is what I'm talking about, right? They go on Tomo. Tomo flashes out to safety, but like, what is his contribution to the fight after that, right? Not a lot. Is that chase down? We're back to live. EG onto the Baron here. Dig trying to force their way in.
Equalizer is going to separate the pack once again. Rich finds an ensemble force on a Jojo film, but he goes golden for the stasis, and Ayla answers back on the back of the storm. He gets blown up, but they trade one back on the diamond. Jensen's top again. This could be a huge moment, but he only gets one kill. Jojo Pyun, is he going to die? No, he has the shield from Armeo keeping him alive. Tomo is gone. Unforgiven goes into the air. The slam from Sensor. Oh, Sensor trades it back. This was a banger, all right. Evil Geniuses.
It is so difficult to really push the Zaya out of this fight. You have to fully dive onto someone on the EG side. It can't be Unforgiven because of the Zaya ulti, so...
Oh, Rootmaker finds one. Rich finds another answer onto Jojo Pyun. The Mega Inferno Bomb lands a lot of damage, but he gets shielded up, so Jojo Pyun can still stay in this fight. Jensen has already traded back onto Ayla. Teleport comes in. Revenge is now entered the fray. But
that's why Jensen isn't even moving over. He's just going to commit to going bot, going to push out that wave, maybe try to threaten the tier 1 or some sort of a trade. Tomo heals the Equalizer and to get shredded by Unforgiven, so... compositionally, I think it's just going to be really difficult for them. You can try to play side lanes with Jensen. Going to be grabbed here by EG.
I mean, at least for Dignitas, they are trading a tower on the top side of the map. The Equalizer and Evil Geniuses are still trading on the up with the third Dragon Take.
Yep, and you can see Unforgiven does pick
confident that they can make the turn happen. Ayla is setting himself up for a flank position, and there's nothing that Dignitas know about Ayla coming in from the back line. Ayla's finally shown, and he's going to look for Tomo, but Armeo and the rest of Evil Geniuses are going to turn right onto the back line. Jensen is stunned up. Huge buster shot puts them all away, and Jensen gets out alive. Tomo can run away from this fight, but Jensen might not make it out alive. The redemption clips him. Does he have one more jump? Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, he's gonna actually get out alive, but Unforgiven is looking for Tomo, but he gets the flash out. Evil Geniuses are able to get the Baron, but Jensen!
5v5, it's just not gonna happen. EG have everything they need to close this one out here. We'll see. They're marching forward. They have the man advantage. If they can get another kill, it could just be over.
Rich doesn't have Unstoppable Force. He can't get out of that one. Unforgiven roots him up with the Blade Collar. The inhibitor will fall. They have two Baron cannons that they can empower, but it looks like they're not confident to end this game quite yet. But Jojo Pyun has a teleport. I could be wrong. They're going to look to destroy as much of the base as possible if it's not the game end altogether.
Yeah, at the very least, they're going to get double inhib. They do TP Jojo in. And now they are, moving forward. They have double waves here. You want to Baron them both up, so someone's got to move up towards that mid wave and really start to keep that pressure piled on. Rich is not up for 20, so I think EG could stay around.
They find a hook on Unforgiven. He has the Feather Storm. Can he get out of this one? He doesn't even need to use it. He just kites it right on back. Torn is destroyed by Unforgiven. Jensen falls as well, and that should be enough for Evil Geniuses to walk this one in. The Equalizer blows Tomo off, and he's forced to run, and there's nothing they can do to save this base. Rich is back up. He has Unstoppable Force. Does he have enough damage to pack it in with Tomo? But no Mega Inferno Bomb, and Unforgiven is just going to flash forward, tries to push him off. They look for the tower. Rich, one last attempt to delay this game, to stall this one out for Dignitas, but Evil Geniuses completely eviscerate Dignitas in the end, and will take the win.
EG get another win here. Gonna move to 8-2 now. A great start.